what's up everyone? Simeon Krosky back with another video, and this is going to be another highly requested video, and that's going to be how to get promoted on before boot camp, during boot camp, and after boot camp in the beginning of your Marine Corps career. So a lot of police, a lot of people interested in joining the Marine Corps have been requesting this. So hopefully I can give you all the information you'll need in order to get promoted to, say, private first class or even Lance Corporal during boot camp or at your MOS school, and give you all that head start and all the information you need for that. Now, this does not apply to E4 Corporal or Sergeant or anything above that. This only applies to junior Marine promotions at the very beginning of your Marine Corps career, because obviously I've not experienced that yet. If you are new to the channel, I'm just a Lance Corporal. I just started my Marine Corps career and I'm just hit, I believe, the 7th month, like 7 months. So I'm just new to this and early on to this, and I just go over topics that really just are boot camp related or delayed entry program related to get y'all prepared. So if y'all have any questions, go ask me on Snapchat or Instagram at Simeon_Krosky. And if you need a little bit of help fitness wise for all the type of workouts you really need for boot camp to prepare yourself, more of the high intensity interval training stuff, I really like those type of workouts and I can help y'all out with that. So just hit me up if y'all need any information about that. So let's go ahead and hop into this video, and hopefully I can give y'all more information about promotions. So first off, we're going to start off with how to get promoted before boot camp. Now, a lot of people are like, how can you get promoted before boot camp? You haven't even entered the Marine Corps yet. But there is ways that you can actually be a contract private first class, E2, and just get a head start above all your peers. And when I first went to the recruiter, I thought this wasn't a big deal. I didn't think you had to get that it was really a head start to get PFC, but it actually is. Like, I went in as a private and I didn't realize the benefits of being a private first class and really the huge head start you actually get. So the way it works is E1 through E3 are automatic promotions. You're going to get them time in service or your time in grade anyways. So you're automatically going to get these as long as you don't make mistakes and get in trouble and get your rank taken away. So you start out as a private from the day you leave the boot camp. If you don't get any meritorious promotions, then you're going to automatically get promoted to PFC at your 6-month mark. That's automatic. If you don't get in trouble, don't do anything stupid, you will get an automatic promotion at your 6-month mark to PFC. And then from then on, after 9 months, you will get an automatic promotion to Lance Corporal. Now, my mistake is I thought it was 9 months total getting promoted to Lance Corporal, but it's actually 9 months from that 6-month mark that you get promoted to Lance Corporal. So if you start out as a private, you're really pretty far behind, because unless you get meritorious, which is like if you do something, if they deem you like worthy to get promoted from taking leadership positions or various other things, that's more of a meritorious promotion. If you don't get meritorious promotion, that's going to be 15 months total until you get Lance Corporal from the day you start your contract leaving to boot camp. So I definitely recommend trying to get a contract PFC, and this is how it's going to work. So I believe one of the ways is 15 college credits. You can automatically get PFC. And then also another way is Eagle Scout, 2 years of JROTC at your high school. If you complete 2 years, I believe you get automatic promotion to PFC. So definitely talk to your recruiter if you've done any of those things and try to get that contract PFC. You'll definitely get it. It's not that hard to get. And if you are really young and you just started in high school, definitely do ROTC. If you're already planning to join the Marine Corps, go ahead and do that and get a head start, because you're automatically going to be making more money than everyone else at the start of boot camp, and you also get that big jump in time and grade, and you only have to wait 9 months from the start of your contract to pick up Lance Corporal. So definitely get that head start, and that covers mostly before boot camp how to get promoted. And then also, if you want to get promoted during boot camp, there's many different ways. Obviously, the meritorious promotions come that if you are a guide, if you're the leader of your platoon, you are 99.9%, pretty much every single time, you're going to get meritorious private first class. And also, you are going to get meritorious private first class if you are a squad leader. You're going to be, there's 4 squad leaders in a platoon, and you have to take on those are all leadership positions. Really put out in the workouts. Really volunteer for everything. Tell your drill instructors that you want to be a squad leader. They really like the confidence, and that way you can take one of those positions and try to keep it throughout all of boot camp, and most likely you will get a meritorious promotion. I have seen some people not get it because they weren't squad leader for a long enough period of time when they got that position later on in boot camp. But most of the time you do get promoted to PFC as a squad leader. And also guide, obviously you're going to get it. There's also honor guide. Now, the entire company, between all the platoons, there's an honor guide that they deem worthy as all the drill instructors and all that. I forgot how the system works of how they vote on it, but they're gonna, all the drill instructors, the higher ups, company commander and all that are gonna vote on an honor graduate of your entire company. Like my company, for instance, was Echo Company, and there was the honor platoon, their guide, he won honor grad, so he got promoted to Lance Corporal. So that's really the only time you can ever get promoted to Lance Corporal in boot camp is as an honor graduate. And not all the time do you have to even be a squad leader. Sometimes, or a guide, like if they just really like the way you put out, they analyze and see that you're a good Marine and that you're always doing well in every single task and putting out, you can get a meritorious promotion. There was a couple of guys in my platoon that got meritorious promotions and were never squad leaders. So just have to put out and volunteer for everything. It's very important. If you want a meritorious promotion, you have to volunteer for everything. You can't be just hiding in the back and trying to slip through the cracks. You really have to put yourself out and volunteer, and you can definitely get that meritorious promotion. In boot camp, I kind of went under the radar. I'm not even gonna try to lie about it and act like I was great in boot camp. I kind of stayed under the radar, and that was kind of my plan the whole way through. And I didn't try to ever get a squad leader position or anything like that. Was I capable of doing it? Yes, but I never even tried to. And I finished boot camp just as a private. So don't make that mistake. If you want that promotion, go for it. And then now let's go over how to get promoted afterwards. And this is how it mostly plays into my case. I received automatic promotion at the 6-month mark for PFC while I was at A school. So you can get promoted at your MOS school. And this is something I did not know beforehand. I never learned this from my recruiter, is that if you get the top of your class honor graduate for your MOS school, you can get promoted to the next rank. And that's what happened to me. I ended up doing pretty well in my MOS school, and throughout all the curriculum, I kept top of the class all the way through. And at the time, it was kind of iffy because I was still a private, and I was afraid I was only going to get PFC because I wasn't due for promotion until like right at the graduation date. So I thought I was only going to get meritorious PFC. But my instructor at A school, he told me, he's like, if you don't get in trouble at all during school, and you keep putting out and performing, and you keep top of the class all the way through the finish, he's like, I'm going to give you Lance Corporal, and I'm going to find a way to give you Lance Corporal. So that ended up happening. I got meritorious. Well, I didn't get meritorious PFC, but I got promoted to PFC for that 6-month mark, and the next day I got promoted to meritorious to Lance Corporal. So really put out in everything you do. Definitely in school as well. That's definitely a good way to get a head start. So just make sure you really put out in everything you do. Try as hard as you can, and go for those promotions, because it's more money, it's a head start in your career, and it's really important. Don't slack off, and really listen to your instructors and pay attention to what they're doing, and ask them how you can get promoted, how you can put out, and how you can get noticed, because it really looks good on your record before hitting the fleet. So yeah, that covers mostly everything in the video, and thank you all for watching. Post or comment down below what you want me to make videos about, because really only able to do sit down videos right now. I need more topics, and I might do a video about MCT if y'all want, various other topics. Just give me as many as you want, and even on Snapchat, Instagram, if you want to give me topics on there, go for it. But yeah, that covers most of the video. If you already followed me on Instagram, you already knew I got promoted to Lance Corporal before. And just, yeah, the whole video about this, just really put out at boot camp, try to get contract PFC beforehand. If you're young enough, go for ROTC, go for Eagle Scout, do whatever you can to get promoted beforehand, and get a head start in your career. Don't do what I did at the very beginning, and just start out as a private and not perform to the highest capability in boot camp. Actually try to get PFC and perform all the way throughout the beginning of your career. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all next time. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Simeon_Karosky, and I'll see y'all next time.